Hey guys, this is Alex with Inside, and today we're going to be discussing a new project from Ellington in Dubai. We're going to take a little break from Ras Al Khaimah, which I've been covering extensively over the last months, and we'll dive back into our favorite city and see what this project is all about and what it could be good for. Here, this project is launching in Jumeirah Lakes Towers, or JLT, and this is one of the, let's say, the first or oldest areas of Dubai, where, and old is relative by the way, you'll see this in a second. It was built 10 to 14 years ago along with Dubai Marina. So the marina is on this side of Sheikh Zayed Road, and JLT is over here. You can see both of them have some water features, some beautiful places to walk around, but it also has some of its own nuances. When it comes to Dubai, the entire city is just a little bit over 50 years old. And so in the scheme of things, a building that's 10 to 14 years old, which pretty much all buildings in JLT are, makes a big difference, because all the new buildings are going to have the most modern amenities, which are increasingly becoming the main, or one of the main reasons for differentiation for where to rent. This matters for you if you're going to be renting these out for passive income or for resale. So within JLT, for those of you who are not familiar, we have a number of clusters. And sometimes it takes quite a few minutes to get out of one, drive to another. If you have a meeting in another cluster, if you want to go to a different cafe, sometimes it's not so easy to get around there. So this tower from Ellington, called Mercer House, is here in this area that's on the edge of JLT. And what's interesting is it's going to have its own infrastructure. You'll see from the photos here in a second, but there will be its own retail outlets, restaurants, and beach club as part of this project. And so this allows you to have a much more immersive experience. It's much more convenient than perhaps other projects. There are other projects that we can compare to within JLT. For instance, Ellington's prior Upper House project. There's the Uptown Tower, Mido Ray, Shobha Verde, as well as Danube views. So in comparison to all of those, Ellington, just like comparing to all of Dubai and UAE, stands out as a premium developer. How are they premium? Well, for one, they use higher quality materials, and they have a very different mindset than most developers when it comes to aesthetic, functionality, elegance. I recently just visited Ellington showroom with a couple clients, and they were actually just very much amazed by the stark difference between most of the other projects they've seen and the quality of Ellington. Whether it's the recessed lighting or whether it's the layout and the flow of the room, for those of you who value this, you'll feel a significant difference comparing to most other developers in Dubai and in the UAE. This matters for an investor because these types of projects will attract clients who have a higher capacity to pay and who value quality and aesthetic. And so it will actually hold value higher, or holds value better. It's also worth mentioning that from here, JBR, or Jumeirah Beach Residence, is just a short walk, and you can actually walk straight through the marina to the beach in just about 15 minutes. So you don't even need to drive, you can be in the water swimming in a very short time. And another nuance of this area is the Burj 2020 Tower, which is slated to be one of the highest buildings at over 700 meters in Dubai. So this means it's another attraction that will drive real estate prices up specifically in this area. So it's kind of like being next to the Burj Khalifa, but here in JLT. And so for a real estate investor, this makes a difference. Let's take a deeper look at the project and at the nuances. Here we're going to have two towers, and the first tower already launched, and the second tower is coming here in a few weeks, of studios up to 4-bedroom penthouses, with studios starting from 513 square feet and just a little bit over 1 million dirham, 1 bedrooms 930 square feet plus at 1.9 million dirham, and 2 bedrooms at 1400 square feet plus at 2.9 million dirham and above. So these prices are comparable to Uptown, to Mido Ray Tower, and at the end of the day, it's going to come down to your own personal preference and feel for each developer and how you want to invest your funds. You also recognize that these sizes, they tend to be on the bigger side for Dubai, which is quite nice because I have some clients who are looking for 900,000 square foot plus one bedrooms and have difficulty finding this. And this particular project will answer that particular need. As I mentioned, this is also an interesting evolution for Ellington because historically they've built very nice living quarters, and typically it's just a building with landscaping, but never has it included food and beverage and retail before. And here they're evolving, and there's going to be an entire entertainment area with restaurants as well as cafes, and I'll show you the beach club here shortly. So it's a nice evolution, which I think is also showing that they're not sticking to their ways and they're choosing to evolve with Dubai. Here you can see the location of Mercer House, and as I mentioned, it's a short walk to a metro station here. It's a short walk to JBR, Jumeirah Beach Residence, and the beach, Dubai Marina. So you're in very close walking distance to a lot of different entertainment options. And if you were driving, it's just 10-15 minutes to Emirates Mall and about a half an hour to downtown Dubai and the airport just beyond that. Before we look at the amenities, the handover is in Q3 of 2027. So we're starting to see now projects inching 3-4 years out, and the payment plan is 70-30. Let's take a deeper look at the amenity areas. As I mentioned, here on the ground floor, there will be a design for different retail, different bars and restaurants, as well as here in the building is a multi-purpose sports room. Looks like you can probably play laser tag there, which is quite cool. I wonder if they'll actually use neon glow in the dark for everything. I think that'll be pretty interesting. On the second floor, once more, we have some outdoor terraces. So we have multi-level retail food and beverage. Then going higher still, we have paddle courts, squash courts, and looking forward to, of course, the beach club, which will be the biggest beach club, urban beach club in Dubai. It's 45,000 square feet, natural sand. It's quite beautiful and will be available to all the residents. There's a pool bar, which for me brings me back to the Caribbean, where you can lounge in the pool and have drinks with your friends. Going further, we have exclusive amenities like the indoor kids area. We have a more adult game area with arcade machines. I wish I had stuff like this growing up. I feel like this is one of the nicest amenities-wise buildings that I've seen in all of Dubai. Then going higher, we have a beautiful clubhouse for a private meeting area where you can have business meetings. And you're noticing a trend here that things are very integrated. So you don't have to go very far for your business meetings, for relaxing and entertainment, for food and beverage, for a beach club. So there is really a lot of options available through this particular project. And of course, as is popular in Dubai, there's a beautiful infinity pool overlooking the city. There's a really nice gym, which, by the way, you'll notice Ellington's gyms are very well designed. They're very spacious and bright, and you can see that they put thought and effort into making sure that this is quality. I've been in some buildings from like Demak, from Mimar, it feels like a closet for a gym. I personally really appreciate it when a developer puts a lot of thought into the quality of their amenities, especially the gym. Then we have a sauna as well as an ice room, which is the first time I've seen something like that in Dubai. So you can have different contrasting experience, and there's an air of focus on wellness, which I've covered before. Ozone 1 project by Object 1, where the focus was on wellness from the perspective of air quality. Here, it's just overall wellness and entertainment. And as a resident of Dubai, I'm quite happy to see options like this starting to come into play, and I hope more developers take note. Let's discuss who this could be for. Of course, if you're looking for a place to live, I think this could be a fantastic option with entertainment and retail and everything super integrated. Then when it comes to rental and resale, also a good perspective. because overall Dubai grows at about 13 to 15% annually in terms of real estate, even though last year it was close to 20. And if that's kind of the average, Ellington tends to hold value very well and tends to grow at above the market rate because, contrary to popular belief, there's actually not a lot of high quality business/luxury spaces, residential buildings available in Dubai. And as developers like this start to put more projects into play, these projects will be more and more in demand from people looking for this higher level of quality. From a resale standpoint as well, as I mentioned in JLT, there's really not that many options available at the moment for new buildings with modern amenities. This will be the one with the most amenities in that entire area. And it will be next to the new DMCC tower. That will be also an attraction. So there are, let's say, macro reasons for the pricing of this area to go up. And so now there's an opportunity to come in still at a relatively early stage and to receive good appreciation on your capital. If you are inspired by this project, you, like myself, also value quality and aesthetic and appreciate Ellington, then this could be a fantastic project for us to take a look at together. You can get in touch through the link below the video, say it's for Alex, and I'll personally get in touch with you, and we'll work together to create a unique strategy for yourself. And thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe below. You can leave your comments. It's always helpful to hear your feedback. I appreciate your attention, your time, and your energy. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.